Hey, what's up, guys? Ryan here. I think Luke is having some technical difficulties, but I just wanted to say what's up to everybody that was able to join on time. This one I'm aiming to have be a little bit more active. So if you guys want to just drop a comment in the chat and just say what's up, let me know that you can hear my mic because I was not able to confirm that it was working prior to going live. I'm checking my YouTube channel on my other monitor just to see if I can hear myself. It looks like it. I'm going to unmute it. It's going to cause it. All right, there it is. That's going to cause an echo. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited to talk some Amazon merch today. It was a little bit of a rushed live stream. I knew I was cutting it close, so I left my 9-to-5 job, but I still work as a adjunct professor at a local university, and I was teaching up until 7:20-ish. So then I had to rush home and jump on here. But yeah, I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope. That website is still around somehow. Half you guys might not even know what it was. It was like Twitter's attempt at live streaming, a live streaming platform. When I told people I have this multi-broadcast to Periscope, they were like, wait, that website's still around? And Twitch, which is like a gaming platform, but it's pretty cool. I've been experimenting with some software called StreamYard, which is really cool. I can show you my screen here real quick. And is this working? Is it letting me switch my screen? It does not. Oh, I didn't let it share my screen. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, so I've been using this new software called StreamYard. It's like really nice for live streams. So I've been hoping or looking forward to doing more live streams using the software. But while we wait for Luke, you know what I was thinking about doing? So I was using this software called Merch Ninja about 3 weeks ago is when I first started using it, and kind of immediately really liked how fast it was. And the one tool that they have that really to me doesn't serve any real purpose in as far as like increasing my sales, but I loved the idea of like maybe doing like a weekly or bi-weekly merch show and just showing this this one tool that basically shows like recent rejections. So let me pull that up. I'm doing it on my side monitor. All right, pull this over here. Trying to figure out which method of screen sharing works best. Yeah, so this is Merch Ninja. I dropped a video. What's up, Mohammed? What's up, David? Let me know, by the way, if you guys have any questions as we go. But this tool is pretty cool. What's up, Vicente? I had dropped a video on this like last week, and it was a little bit of a long-winded video. I think it went like 40 minutes, which was longer than I wanted it to. But check out this one tool. I'm gonna go full screen. So this is what is the best tool to find a good keywords for t-shirts. So here's one thing that I would say about keywords. Don't overvalue keywords. Like the nature of print on demand as a business model is that there's no money required up front to participate in commerce, to sell print on demand, right? So by nature, there's going to be more saturation than there would be if there was a barrier of entry related to like money involved to participate. So like keywords alone won't get you any sales, but if you meant niche, if you meant that you want to find like a high demand, low competition niche, well, I mean, obviously we all want that. I honestly like Merch Ninja works, Merch Informer works. Those are the two that I use personally. I know there's other tools that I've heard of, but like I don't want to speak to things I don't personally use. But let's come back to that. We can do a short segment on that in a second. What's up, Kirk? Oh, there's a little bit of a delay. I forgot about that. There's a delay. That's why I'm seeing the chat a little bit behind my actual live stream. All right, now it's making sense. I'm still new to the whole live streaming thing, so it's like I'm figuring it out as I go here. But thank you guys for tuning in. And Luke, if you're watching, man, feel free to click that link and join. But yeah, so this tool that we're looking at here, though, only Merch Ninja has that I know of so far. And what this does is shows you recently removed designs. So there is I always, when I see this tool, I think of this New York radio station called Hot 97, and they always do a donkey of the day where they like make fun of somebody that did something stupid. And I always think of like this tool showing the donkey of the day, basically, where I'm trying to find a good one for screen sharing. There we go. I like this one. Where basically we can like look at designs that got removed. And the thing is, it doesn't necessarily tell us why it got removed. Like I'm looking at one here that's well, I don't know why I just tried to open that on Amazon. Clearly it's removed, but it's like 2 4-leaf clovers over where boobs would be. They probably used some bad keywords in here. Let's see if Merch Ninja scraped it. Oh yeah, they did. Shamrock boobs shirt. I'm guessing the word boobs was where they went wrong here. Hold up, talking to Luke here on my side monitor. My bad, 1 second. Trying to make sure he can get in. Sorry about this, guys. Oops. Where is the invite link? Copy to clipboard. All right. Sorry about that. But yeah, so like be careful with your keywords. I don't know that boobs was really the trigger word here. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell us exactly what the trigger word was, but clearly this shirt was live for a period of time and then got removed when it was down to 52,000 BSR, which if we're selling FBA products, being in 52,000 BSR is not exactly making you a ton of money. It's all relative to the category you sell in, but like for Amazon merch, 52K BSR, I'd be happy with that. So that sucks. But yeah, coming back here, let me go. Yeah, for sure, Kirk. Let's go through some of these and kind of like laugh at them. So clearly Charlie Brown, someone just went ahead and like ripped it off. That's kind of an obvious one. And you know what? If Luke doesn't join, you know what I'll do is I'll let you guys in. Those of you that are here live, I'll let you in on a little secret where you can sell branded merchandise that we do not own the rights to. Through Luke sent me a picture, but I don't see him. My bad, guys. Oh, there's Luke. Dude, my bad. He is in. I was zoomed in. Luke, what's up?
Dude, I was trying to get you to see that message, but I don't know. It was waiting for me to join on my own.
Dude, I got like 3 monitors open, so that was my bad. I had zoomed in on StreamYard, and then it pushed your face down out of my screen.
Okay, no biggie. Dude, I was going to start my live on my channel too, but I don't know. Should I
start
do that?
Live? Yeah, just share your screen, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I straight up.
Dude, my bad for I was explaining right when I started this live, man. I had to teach tonight, and then I was just rushing the whole time, so I had to kind of like sit down 3 minutes prior and go.
Dude, no worries. I mean, you want to start right on the dot, but that's good. I'm just gonna do a real quick freaking intro, man. And
yeah, man. Yes.
All right, here we go. And let's see. 3, 2, 1. We're live. So what's up, guys? It's Luke W coming back at you. I'm with Ryan Hogue again, and we're doing kind of a Q&A. Like, I mean, on my channel, I'm doing a Q&A style, so anyone trying to join is welcome to drop comments about merch by Amazon. But
same.
Yeah, Ryan, what were you doing? Like, I just joined Ryan's call, and what were you up to?
Yeah, what's up, Luke's guys? My bad. Apologies one last time. I kind of rushed into the live and did not do the best job preparing Luke for joining StreamYard, because the last time we did this, we did it kind of like on the fly. What did we do? A Skype call?
Yeah, we did it on Skype, and you're just doing live streams now for your first few times, huh? And you're getting the
hang. I'm loving this StreamYard stuff though, man. Like it like I can change how it like shows us to a bunch of different ways, man. It's sick.
Dude, this is cool.
I can go like full screen. So let me jump back into what I was doing.
Okay.
Also, the people on my channel say, "What up, Luke?" Actually, you know what? Check this out real quick. I can show the comment on the screen, dude. Isn't that sick?
Whoa, that's sick, dude. Let me get some lighting set up real quick, and then just keep it.
Dude, do your lighting, and I'm gonna just walk through some of these. So I'm using a tool called Merch Ninja. This tool was created by a team in Germany, like really sharp guys that are crushing on Amazon merch. Now, this tool is a little bit pricier than Merch Informer. I'm not trying to push you guys to sign up that's not why I brought this tool up. I just wanted to show you this removed design section, which I love just because we can like make fun of people who tried to get away with infringement a lot of times. Not everybody was intentionally infringing. Sometimes they just like didn't know the maybe keywords that they could and couldn't use. But like, let me just show this design right here, the Jeep one, because
So one sec, I'm gonna get caught up here. So you're showing people another tool that shows you about copyright infringement or trademark infringement.
Yeah, dude. So this tool that I'm using is like a Amazon. It's basically like Merch Informer, but made by people in Germany, and then they basically like made their code base flexible enough that it can be used in America as well and UK, and like you can do a market switcher. And I just realized I'm looking at the German market, so I'm stupid.
I see it looks pretty similar to Merch Informer actually. But,
yeah. It's a little bit pricier though, and it's because they do some things differently. I made like a 40-minute long video kind of highlighting a lot of what they do. But let me jump back over to this tool and show you for the US market. We're looking at removed designs.
I see.
And let me apply. All right, actually it was pretty similar. So maybe it was just mixing the international markets. But I had done a video maybe like a couple months ago, and it was related to a specific guy who's like a self-proclaimed Amazon merch guru. And people were in the comments like up in arms, man, that I made this video. But I basically like found on Facebook a thread that said that this guy was caught doing a live stream and showed one of his ASINs by accident. That people paused it, went to the listing, went to his brand because he was publishing under a brand, and he was basically selling like 1,000+ Jeep shirts, like the car Jeep.
Okay. Just straight trademark infringement and everything.
Oh yeah, but if you put an S at the end, the keyword filter let you through. So
Amazon's algorithm didn't catch him because he had the extra word there or something.
Yeah, basically, but it wasn't just him, man. Like it was like a ton of people, and I just saw a post in a merch Facebook group. And even though it's not my group, man, I would highly recommend it. It's called Merch Success 2.0. If anybody's looking for like an advanced seller merch group, there's a lot of good stuff in that group. And they said that on the 18th, which is why I'm expecting to see a lot of Jeep shirts here. Like here's another one right here. On the 18th, they officially got rid of all the Jeeps. So I expected when we came here, I mean, look at the Jeeps. Like you can actually see it right here. There's one in the top row. Another one here, another one here, another one here. Jeep.
And this is showing the products that were on Amazon and then got slashed through and taken down. It shows.
Yeah, dude, isn't that funny? I don't know. Like this isn't helpful if you want to sell more. It's just funny to me that like they made a tool. Like someone made a pineapple of all Jeeps. That's so absurd.
Oh, and that still got taken down for trademarking.
Dude, this is too funny. I want to find the actual picture of this.
And I just pulled up my chat too. So anyone tuning in, you guys can ask any questions. Nathan is asking, yeah, this is print on demand. So Ryan's pretty much way more of an expert than I. And I mean, if you guys have FBA questions about, private label as well, you can always shoot those in here. But I mean, Ryan's been doing this, and the last stream he was on with me, he quit his job for the first time. I was like, dude,
which by the way has been amazing.
Yeah, how's it, dude? Is that your house back there too?
No, this is a green screen, man. This software I'm using is amazing.
Oh my God.
I can switch the background. Dude, I love this. I paid like $500 for the year, but it's literally amazing. Like, look at this. Oh, now I'm in front of bricks.
Wow. Okay, dude. I love that. I actually have a green screen too that I could totally put up, and wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. But yeah, guys, feel free to ask any questions too. You bought Placeit yesterday, Mohammed. How are you liking that, man? I do not use Placeit, but are you familiar with Placeit?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Because you're on merch really, like exclusively right now, right?
Yeah, I'm just doing merch by Amazon, but I mean, I spend way less time on it than, of course, the private label thing. I've just been launching way more products with that. But I mean, yeah, there's not too much else I'm doing with print on demand.
Dude, just push merch along like slowly and steadily, man. That's like the best advice that I think you can get. You know what I mean? Like just I had a long call with somebody today actually, and they were interested in like basically other stuff than merch. But I still said, all right, as soon as this call's over, apply to merch because there's no reason not to be in there. You know,
Right.
you might be happy you had the account like a year from now. So,
yeah, and I mean, it might get harder and harder to get a Merch by Amazon account in the future too. You know, I mean, the way things are going, they're going to stop letting people in and stuff at some point, maybe.
Yeah, man. I had some insider intel that was fed to me yesterday that I had to swear to secrecy, but like apparently like where you live does mean a lot. And based on your geographic region, the application process is treated differently. That's about all I can say. But yo, what's up guys in the comments? Richard said, hope the unemployment line's working for me. So far, so good, man. I'm going on another vacation tomorrow. So, I mean, I can't complain. Luke, they want to know what tier you are.
Dude, I'm in tier 10, man. Like I said, if I show my screen, I'm pulling like 30K a month with the Amazon products. Like,
see if you can screen share.
Could I screen share right now? I feel like if I pull up my seller account, I wouldn't want to show my.
Yeah, you don't have to try, man. I just haven't had a guest share their screen yet.
Okay, so let me share screen. So share entire screen and share. So can you guys see this?
I'm gonna try to switch it. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I can see your screen. I'm gonna add it. Boom.
Okay. Yeah. So this is just where I am. I'm kind of hiding, like, so you can see my screen right now.
Yeah. I can full screen it too.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, this is some small numbers here. I had some products that were seasonal for Valentine's Day, and they just did crazy numbers here real quick, and it kind of died out after that. And my other high ticket item I get for $60, sell for like 180. That is getting in stock right now. I've been out of stock for like a week of that, but I just juggle like 4 products here, and I make like 42% profit on this. And
nice,
so, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with that as far as the private label goes. But dude, if I pull up my like Merch by Amazon account.
Do you want me to not show until you can toggle? Yeah, here, I turned it on.
Okay, yeah, let me just sign.
And I'll show mine after this, but I got my safety enabled.
Okay, yeah, dude, you're coming along great with your stream sharing, StreamYard, and the green.
I'm like switching on my side monitor the views. I love it. Yeah, the software is called StreamYard though. And Muhammad asked like, what's the best profit niche? And I mean, obviously it's going to be variable, but generally speaking, good advice. I'm going to put Luke's screen up. Good advice would be to think like about 3 months out. If you want to simply get out of tier 10, your best bet is going to, know where people are going to be in a little bit in the future. 3 months might be a little bit. How about like a month and a half to 2 months? So like if you're going to go for St. Patty's Day, like you should have gotten your designs in already probably. And you want to probably like cross niche, like think about current trends. Like I'm trying to think of like lately I haven't really been like targeting trends. I haven't spent that much time doing like print on demand designing just because I'm busy with other stuff. But like that's usually what you want to do. And Luke, what do you oh, you didn't even hide your products, you're just gonna show them?
Dude, I don't even care, honestly, because I just threw these up as like a straight up test. And I got one sale the other day. Well, I guess it's probably 8 or 9 days ago. Yeah. I made $225 profit on selling one of these Canadian maple leaf like what are these even called? The pop sockets, man. Like,
yeah, dude, I can't believe you're getting any sales though. That's so basic. Like I'm not hating, but that's so basic.
Dude, this is literally, I have not spent time on this. It's all up in here, like getting all this and trying to get more products. But I love the idea. And like we talked on the last call, I want to kind of make a merch brand for entrepreneurs, or like kind of have it as more of a passion thing, like skateboard t-shirts and stuff, but then also use it to make money, like you said, around certain holidays. And when you get good at doing it on merch, or vice versa with FBA, and you can learn how to plan 3 months in advance or something to get these seasonal things in, like I did with my Valentine's Day stuff, you can hit big spikes in those holiday months. And you can have your year-long thing selling for you, but then if you have those holiday bangers, you know, like you
Yeah,
could,
dude. Once they have reviews, man, it's like they'll get some sales each year. But a lot of my most successful shirts, well, I mean, I stick to what I know. So I mean, like, I love sports. A lot of my most successful shirts were non-infringing sports shirts. Like, there's one, I'll give you guys the niche. I don't have to show you the design, but like, there's one that like such a simple niche. I think it was literally just a girl's softball shirt, and it says how to bunt, like bunting in baseball. And it just says step 1, don't, and step 2, hit a dinger. It's like such a basic generic design. And there's hundreds of those shirts on Amazon. But like one day I was like, and this was back when I was in like tier probably 500. And I just put one design up. And the first person who bought it put a 5-star on it. And then I upped the price to $19.99. And that shirt's made me a couple $100. Like, and just like those little evergreen shirts are why I love Amazon merch. I'm not getting rich off that shirt, but it's just sitting on Amazon with like, I think 3 or 4 or 5-star reviews now. And it just makes me $5 a sale, you know?
Yeah, that's so exciting when you think about the startup cost and like just creating your own thing. And I think that could jumpstart you getting into more things like where I'm at with the private label and more FBA. Like you just start, you got to get that gateway in there, and then you get the little the excitement, and you're just like,
dude, just slow build, man. Just stay with it. We had Bushra T say her Valentine's t-shirt got sales. So number one, awesome that you were getting sales pursuing like a really saturated holiday, because hey, who cares if it's saturated or not? If you're getting visibility, getting sales, getting money, good for you. As far as like, should you replace it if you're in tier 10? I'm not a fan of replacing t-shirts that have sales, because that's going to be on Amazon forever. You know, like if Amazon is going to rule the world for the next 100 years, then you could pass this on to like future generations, and people will be buying your Valentine's Day shirt 100 years from now. You know, it's kind of how I think of it, kind of as a joke, but like that's just money in the bank each year. And also worth noting that like it's silly, but specific holiday niche shirts sell year round. Like, let me show my screen really quickly. Am I sharing the wrong screen? Oh, it's showing yours. My bad. There we go. What I just did here is I popped into Merch Ninja real quick, and I'm looking at the top designs by sales volume over the last 30 days. So given it's over the last 30 days, you can expect it's going to have a lot of Valentine's Day, even in the 150K BSR to 415 range. But you can see that like these shirts that we're seeing that have kind of fell to like the 150K plus BSR range, which by the way is still good. They're probably Valentine's Day shirts that pre-Valentine's Day were like selling like crazy, you know, and then now is kind of the fall.
I was going to say, how many reviews do you need to really stand out? I know it's you usually just say one.
Just one.
One is going to help you, but if you get like 10, if you put in work to do that because you have a shirt idea that you really want to put time into, do you even think about it in that way, in that sense of putting a lot of time into each individual shirt, or do you batch produce them and just kind of throw them out there and not really focus on getting reviews?
Yeah, I mean, the honest strategy is like it depends on your niche. So if you're in tier 10, you should be pricing everything like min price and trying to get sales. Like even after, like if you're in like a high tier, typically a common approach to merch is to push new products at min price, let them get one sale so that they're on the catalog, so that you've proven to Amazon that like this deserves visibility and won't just be buried on page 13. And in the high tiers, you're going for profitability. You can just up the price to like whatever you think is good, like $15.99, $16.99. If you get a review, up that thing to like $17.99. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Any review too, because you know how it is with FBA too, man. It's like if you get that review, you stand out in the search results.
Yeah, big time. How many shirts and like what tier are you in right now?
So I'll show you guys. I've been in merch. Like I initially applied in I applied in like late 2016 and then never heard back. So then I reapplied early 2017. So I've been in the game for like just about 3 years. and lifetime 53K profit,
Dang.
12,171 sales. So
Woo!
yeah, man, it's been a grind. Tier 20,000. And the
Ew.
reality is, like, just keeping in the right perspective too. Like, I did this merch while doing FBA, while doing like everything. I mean, print on demand off of Amazon merch, while working a 9 to 5 and a second job teaching. So like for me, it was pretty passive. Like,
Yeah, you just how was it? And I watched your videos, and you're literally talking about every time you had that new opening, you would fill up all submissions for the day, and you would just really be adamant about getting everything in there. And then look at what it did for you, like 53K in profit. You said,
yeah,
in
man,
how long?
53K.
Like 3 years or?
Yeah, and I mean, like, to be honest though, it's like what I'm showing in my account is truly like me not prioritizing merch outside of my first like 5 months on the platform. Like in my first 5 months, well, I wasted the first month, to be honest. Like the first month, it was just there. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
You want to laugh? Since you guys are here live, I would love to like give you my first ever niche that got me a sale. As a joke, I like randomly, I probably had like South Park on, like, cause I have a TV right above my monitors. And I just threw up like an Eric Cartman quote, and I just didn't tag any South Park like keywords or anything like that. It was just a quote from the show, and sold. I mean, and then as soon as I started getting sales, I was like, "Oh crap, this program is like pretty legit." So
wow, yeah, that's all it takes. Once you get that first bite, like I was saying, that gate.
Get out of tier 10, man. Tier 10 sucks.
Dude, what am I doing? I know I got excuses. Like yesterday was my birthday, and it's the family, and it's the.
Are you maxed out uploads?
No, I could still submit more based on my screen right now. It says like available submissions 3, 5 published products. So I need to get better designs on a shirt.
Dude, at a minimum, like fill up your slots with like really ghetto pop socket designs. You know what I mean? Like, even though I wouldn't recommend like wasting upload slots on that, it's like if you have the upload slot and you only get 1 upload a day and you're in tier 10, it's better to push that product, get it approved, get it on the catalog, and then delete it later when you want to replace it with a real design, you know?
Right. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm still sharing the screen, but I think if you can still see it, it's like,
I think I just hid your screen. Oh no, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did. I threw up 3 of these ghetto pop socket designs, and like, because I used the new Merch Informer tool with the, the.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
And then, so how do I get out of tier 10? Do I need more sales? Because I've only got 1 sale.
Well, dude, they do rolling tier ups, and the criteria. Here's the thing, like the criteria for like tier-based things has changed. For instance, like the criteria for tier ups has changed. The criteria for how many uploads you can do in a day has changed over time based on what tier you're in. So for me, it was like 1 a day in 10, 2 a day in 25. I think that might have gone to 5 a day when I was in 100. And then when I was in tier 500, it was 20 a day. And even then, dude, I just every single day refused to go to bed until it was done. And it was fun. But then I got to tier 1,000 and it was 40 a day, which I think they probably give you more than that daily uploads. And at that point, like, it kind of lost its luster. Because prior to that, I knew I would hit the goal every day. And after that, I was like, I don't think I can do it every day. You know, I knew I couldn't. 40 a day was too much. So.
And for those designs, how are you pumping them out so fast? Like, I'm brand new beginner style. So anyone listening that's in this position like me, it's like, how did you do it? I remember asking you before, you didn't really go to Fiverr, did you? And like,
no, I don't ever pay for designs, but I did once, and kind of as a joke, I can show you the designs. I'll pull it up. But you got anybody in your chat with questions or anything? I got some over here while I pull this up.
Not really right now, actually, but yeah, I was reading your chats, and they were saying, "Nice, Luke, you got," and then like, "Luke, you got to get out of tier 10." I know, man. Like, I'm busy over here with this and then the FBA, but there's no excuses, man. Like, we're gonna get out of tier 10.
Ghetto pop sockets, just do them until you fill up your slots at least.
Yeah.
Over here, someone said Amazon will rule the world. Does Amazon never remove a shirt that has sold? No, they don't, unless like something gets trademarked, or I think that's really it, or they change the keyword policy and you just have a violation in it. Which even that, I don't think. And someone Vicente asks, should you already have your St. Patrick's Day designs up right now? Yeah, I didn't mean send them in for FBA. I meant just have them live on merch. Like the momentum starts to build sales wise, like maybe even a month out. Like, if you've ever sold in Q4, actually, if you've been on merch, you start to see the sales pick up in like November. So even like late October, the really early birds, but you want to get them get the sales rolling so that they start to rank when the real eyeballs are on that niche, which is going to be within like the last 2 weeks mainly. So let me show you my screen though. So, oops, got to show mine. There we go. So this is my blog, ryanhogue.com. If anybody wants to visit, say what's up. But I paid $150. I will not name the person that I bought them from because I don't think they're a bad person. But this is when I was in like tier 500, I think. And I had just gotten like my first trend. Like I had just caught my first trend on Amazon merch. And so I had a little bit of money in my pocket, and I had, I think I was like going to be tiered up to tier 1000 really quickly. But anyways, he was an admin of a Facebook group. He was in a higher tier. And I was like asking him questions, and he was nice and responded. And then he was like, yeah, I can do designs for you. So I paid him $150 and I got these. And needless to say, like, I'm not very happy with them. They kind of suck. And I've probably made on that $150. This is like 3 years later, about 2.5 years later, probably made like $50 profit. Like not profit, but like now I'm only in the hole another 100. So
yeah, how many designs is that? Just 12 he gave you?
Yeah, I think it was like 10, but then he gave me 2 free ones. But just so you know, like this is kind of like the approach that you'll start to take as you have. Just keep, I don't know, your approach to merch kind of has to evolve though, because like back then when these designs were given to me, like merch shirts would be pulled off in 90 days if they didn't sell. So they eventually doubled that to 180, and then they doubled that to 360. So it's like when it was 90 days, it was better to just like get a picture of a Christmas tree, write a bunch of random keywords, and upload them to fill your slot, knowing that they would drop off if they weren't going to sell. Mm-hmm. Or you could manually delete, just because, you know what I mean? Just because like if you have nothing up, you can't get sales. But if you have something up, even if it sucks,
yeah,
Amazon gets so many visitors that like you still get sales.
You're so right about that, man. And then, but from there, how you just kind of took one design and then you just literally pumped out a bunch of different random words around it, or did you do more like hunting on the niche and the keywords that would get the sales?
Yeah, when I was in like tier 500 with 20 uploads a day, I would mix. Like I would do some keywords where I would like, I remember one day I sat down, like I messed my back up in the gym, and I just did like I couldn't move basically, so I was stuck at my computer, and I just made shirts that were like state based, like Virginia and whatever. Like, and I remember like I made like license plates, and it just said like someone in this state loves me, and it was just like I didn't do any niche research. I just made it. I threw them on Amazon, threw them on Etsy, and I made like good money off them. And it was just simple. It just came into my mind.
Dude, that's such a good idea. Kirk is telling me to do St. Patty's Day stuff. And I still have time for that, right? If I get some designs in there, do some keyword research, should I go for something kind of crazy niche specific, like those long tail phrases? Or should I just kind of go water both?
I think that's what you should probably do. That's probably your best bet. I'm going to share my screen again. I'm up here in like Merch Ninja, and they have this tool called BSR. Ooh. And dude, this is just like web browser based Photoshop for free. You don't even have to create an account.
Lit.
Yeah. That's so 100% you could just grab that design, pull it in here, and that would work.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Just saving these in the bookmarks, man. This is just a nonchalant for everyone that's might still be staying tuned on my channel. It's like, this is just a nonchalant. I'm just checking in because I'm not that experienced with Merch by Amazon, but I'm here to learn and hold myself a little more accountable and just get on these live streams and just learn. Like I just learned 2 awesome tools to make my designs and where to get free photos for those. I actually have heard about Pexels before, but I didn't think about actually using it to make my designs and just upload those slots.
Yeah, man. It's not like I'm saying it's not really recommended. Like if you were in like higher tiers, I'd be like, yeah, do that all day. But and I guess might as well plug while I'm here. That I have a little something in the works. I'm not going to drop the name of the project, but me and another like engineer, another web developer who has like a complementary skill set to my own, who I just kind of met through the print on demand stuff. He reached out, and we're working on a tool that will be able to like help you scale out print on demand designs, kind of like in bulk without like having to do it manually yourself. So
like an automation type.
Yeah, I mean it's automation, but it's not like upload automation, which already exists. Shout out to Merch Titans. Let me fire up my Merch Titans real quick and show you guys. Have you heard of Merch Titans?
No, dude, I'm like I said, I'm so new to all that stuff.
Dude, you don't need it, man. It's in tier 10, but essentially it'll like automate your upload process to different platforms. Merch is one of them, but essentially like the game, the whole thing that this is kind of like feeding into is you make like one good design. You don't just upload it to Merch, you upload it to like 8 different platforms, you know?
Right. That's great. But then keeping track of all that bookkeeping, man, like how do you have people that do a lot of your accounting for you and or do you have all of, like I keep mine in a Google
for
sheet.
Taxes or
just taxes and keeping track of like your profits at the day, you know, instead of clicking through every single account you have, you know, there's got to be a tool to get all that in one place or something, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, honestly, that is what I do every year in March when I file my taxes. But like each platform is, I mean, even if I show the tool again, like across the top, there's icons for each one. And because I publish the monthly income reports, like I pretty much know what's going on in all my businesses. Plus, dude, like honestly, FBA is by far the hardest. Everything else is easy compared to FBA, you know?
Yeah, that's why it takes me so much time, man. But Anthony is tuning in. He's saying he can't wait to live free like us. And you just started living free, but you had an awesome job, as you were telling me last time.
Yeah, my job wasn't that bad, but it was time. So
yeah.
And I went to like Florida immediately after, like a day after the next day after our live. So, dude. And I'm going back tomorrow, man. So I'm just chilling. I'm just enjoying life for a little bit.
Yeah, everyone can go quit their job as soon as they really need to or want to. Like for me, I was still pulling some money on a part-time job, but I knew that the time I'm going to put in the FBA is going to be pretty well spent, and I didn't have too many bills at the time, and I'm like, I'm just going to put my time in here instead of 8 hours here where it's totally nothing like fulfilling to do. Like I was a server in a restaurant kind of thing. So I was like, let's just get out of there as fast as we can. I didn't go into the full career thing after graduating college, but I was just set forth on this, whatever I could do to get free. And then I found FBA to be the thing that's going to make me good amounts of money. And yeah, had the big ups and downs with it too over time, and just stayed patient, persistent, and not trying to make everything perfect, and just get in there, you know, like you're saying with the uploading the designs.
Great advice, man. Like everything does not need to be perfect. Sometimes it's good to just like take action, you know, be prepared, but like don't over prepare and do paralysis by over analysis. Like in whatever business that you guys are thinking about doing, like sometimes you just got to go for it.
Yeah. So, I mean, all these other guys here in your comments, like they're ready, dude. They're trying to do it. At least they found it. They're like 50% there because they found the methods to make the money. And then, you know, a lot of it comes down to the mindset going into it, and the patience thing was huge. Because if people went through what I went through, like losing my $30K a month product just because of some trademark, or not trademark, but just restricted keywords, and then it was like, boom, it's gone. And I fought them for 6 months, and most people would be like, dude, I'm just giving up. But I was still happy, positive, trying to get it back in and just living it up in summertime too. And then finally I just created new listings and got it back and didn't have the restricted words. And now I have more products.
Nice,
so how to diversify and not have everything right in one basket. But yeah, those setbacks like just change your life, man. When you go from that kind of money to like very little, I still had YouTube income coming in and stuff, but
yeah,
I mean that's
why, man. Diversify, right? Like get into merch, man. And then once you're comfortable with merch, hit me up and I'll show you the ways of like also maximizing your ROI from off of merch, you know? That's kind of the progression I followed too, is like kind of like FBA and merch in parallel. And then figuring out you can do more with those designs like off of Amazon merch.
Yeah, I mean, you had your numbers there pulled up, and that was with what, 7 different platforms that you said that can be uploaded to where you upload your designs and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I can pull up real quick and show. By the way, Reds Tech said I have more than 25 sales still at tier 25. Dude, the tier ups go in like groups. They tend to like, I mean, I haven't been tiered up in a while. I'm at tier 20K, but like they used to kind of do it like all together. So if you were in Facebook groups with merchers, you would see everybody saying they got tiered up like on the same day that was eligible. Sometimes you get skipped over for no reason, but if you got 25 sales, man, you're good. Although how many uploads do you have? Because you need to have like, I'm not confident in the criteria anymore like I used to be when I was getting tiered up more often, but like you need to have a certain number of uploads as well to be eligible.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I'm gonna do right after this call, man. I'm gonna just go to Pexels.
Dude, another productivity tip, man. Like you can well, you can do Canva t-shirt designs using their clip art, I think, can't you? But you can upload designs that you don't publish today, but then you can publish them from your phone tomorrow if you're like not able to sit down at your computer.
Right. That's a great idea too. So yeah, I pull it up right on my like Seller Central on my phone in Safari, and it's just the whole website there, like a straight up computer. So I could easily have my designs ready to go and just pop them in there, man. I mean,
yeah, dude. So you can upload in advance. That was another thing I used to do as a tactic. Richard says he's uploading to 4 print on demand sites, finally starting to get some sales. Dude, yeah, I mean, if it was like upload a design and sit back and just collect a check, man, everybody'd be doing it. But I'm always super practical in my approach to everything, and I'm public about it. Like, I think more products available for sale on more platforms is how you make more money. Like, who's going to deny that? So, I mean, and like I publish these income reports so you can see what's working for me. This is where I'm currently pushing to. Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, eBay, Etsy screwed me over. So, I mean, I don't have an account there anymore, but Luke, man, you should be on Etsy, dude. I was making good money. I was making $1,000 a month on Etsy.
Ooh, okay. And that's the same thing. I could take designs and take them over there too.
Yeah, dude, there's a platform called Printful and it integrates with Etsy. And I can like, by the way, anybody in the chat, man, if you guys aren't familiar, like I have a free mini course on that. So I can just drop that in the description or whatever if you want it. But it walks you through like how to get started from like nothing to your Etsy shop is like ready to crush.
Whoa. Okay.
And then, dude, this is just a screenshot from like January sales, but like I had another thing kind of go viral, another design. And I mean, I don't know what drives like massive spikes in demand like that, but yeah, on that day, I think I made like 500 profit alone.
Damn.
From a hat design. I sell a lot of hats through FBM. That's Amazon FBM. Another way to maximize value of your Seller Central account.
Dude, yeah, you are maximizing so many corners and crevices of Seller Central that I've never even heard about, man. And that's a great time to talk about Anthony's question, man. He's like, how do you get over the process of just being overwhelmed and overthinking putting out a product? Like he's been doing his research and he just finished my course. So he pumped out my course real fast, like 10 hours. And one thing that at least we're going to be able to do, Anthony, is like sit down with like a Skype call for an hour. I'm going to like help you find good products, but it's overwhelming for some people that just get into it. Like, I mean, Ryan, what's your take on this, man? And I'll come and follow that up, but it's like,
dude, I'm cool with going slow if it's your first time. Like I personally took forever And again, the biggest threat to your business is not failure. It's paralysis by overanalysis. It's literally finding like 5 reasons not to start. That's the biggest threat to any business. So just, I mean, work with Luke. Obviously, you're in good hands. Like, navigate the waters, do everything you can to like launch a successful product. And it's okay to like take a while, is my take.
Yeah. And I'm even trying to get people to just get their first product in there, and I'll give them ideas and niches and show you different easy, like confidence booster, low risk products to get going. So I'll even give you good examples if it's too hard to find on your own. But like I've been feeling a little overwhelmed myself with just like, I mean, it's been the holidays and the birthday, and it's like the business, and then
happy birthday, by the way.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah. So it's just, you got to just take a breather and realize like you don't have to do all this at once. And for me too, I was excited just seeing my first sale on my phone and 1 or 2 sales a day. And then I slowly progressed and I just learned it over time. And I've had big setbacks or whatever, but I now know how to get through those. And if I give up, then I lose. But if I just keep sticking with it, like, you're going to be fine.
Dude, everybody goes through the setbacks. It's just like push forward, diversify your income if you can. That's another thing, but
and you're not going to learn it overnight either. Like, this is a lot of stuff, but we're even talking about, 2 multiple different ways within Amazon to make money. And not to get Anthony confused, like, this is just the whole merch by Amazon. So this is t-shirts and a whole other profile of your seller account. We're going to be doing like private label, getting your own product, a hard product in Amazon from suppliers. There's just 2 different business models actually. And I mean, Akash is asking, how do you sell on merch by Amazon internationally? So that's a good question for maybe you, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, again, they have their criteria for letting applicants into the program. And depending on where you live, you're subject to like stricter scrutiny on your application. And also, I mean, I have like confirmation on this from a source that like a lot of it's random. Like, you're there, they don't like, Amazon gets a lot of applications. They don't hire like 500 people to like sit there and read them all day, as you'd probably guess. So it's like, first of all, you have to get lucky enough that like yours is even considered,
Right.
Like what it is.
And it is more, I would assume advantageous if you're living in the US already, or if you're living in like Canada or the UK or some place like that. I feel like it's harder for others. Like, I've got I had that how to create like your merch account when I first set mine up. It took me 2 weeks, and then everyone was like messaging me after that, hey, how I'm getting denied. So like, it's tough, and it probably depends on a lot where you're coming from. And if you're coming from maybe a country that's not like one of those major ones I just mentioned, then come to the plate with like better designs that you can show them maybe. I don't know. Like,
yeah, it's tough, man. Like we talked about it on our last stream, man. It's like not having that US tax ID, and then also just like regional, like sometimes they're stricter just based on where you live, and it just is what it is. But there's, it's worth mentioning, like there's other ways to make money on Amazon. Like you had mentioned, like Amazon merch. If I share my screen, I publish these monthly income reports, and you can see that like the biggest part of my pie is almost always FBA, but then I have Amazon merch. I have what I call dropship print on demand, which is just non-Amazon merch print on demand. I have KDP, which is another Amazon platform. So I have friends that are international that cannot get into merch for the life of them. They will not let them in, but they got into KDP, and that's just print on demand books. So it's basically the same thing, just a different platform.
And that's just book covers or entire books? Like,
you publish the whole book, but you have control over the interior and the exterior, and it is a lot up front just touching on it right now, but I've boiled it down to like a pretty refined process where I can do it like with my eyes closed,
right?
Which is how I get all this stuff done, really.
Yeah, it takes time, man, and you're killing it, by the way, with all your blog posts, your videos. Like, anyone that's watching from my channel, like, Ryan's is the first link below in this YouTube stream if you want to check him out. But I mean, dude, like, you got your pie chart here. This is awesome,
dude. Yeah, And let me just scroll through this really quick because I just want to say diversify income. So Google Ads, any way you can monetize things, like YouTube. Wait, no, this is Google. YouTube ads. I'm public about all this stuff. Digital courses. I did like 15K last year, which, not bad. Affiliate revenue,
Amazon
coaching,
affiliate.
web development, all
Yeah.
this crap. Dude, like just diversify. That's really what I was trying to say, man. Like that's what allowed me to quit my job. I didn't do it like by like rolling the dice. I did it like very methodically. So stick to your strengths too. Like I'm a computer nerd, so I did all this stuff online.
Right. That's awesome, man. And I mean, I put out videos like you inspired me to do it, but I put out some income reports like starting last February and just kind of monthly things where I'm like, yo, this is the breakdown of everything inside my little Google Sheets up here. But that's, I mean, nothing compared to what you have, but I love it. And this is cool to see.
I'm a web developer, so it's like, it's not that hard for me.
Yeah, but dude, that's awesome. Like the blog posts are huge. And yeah, I mean, diversification is the key.
Just be thinking about what's next. Even you don't have to act on it, but just have that like seed planted in your mind about like other opportunities out there. It's really what I think is important.
Anthony's saying, can Ryan send me over the income report he just showed via email? I want to use it as a template. So I'm not sure if that's possible, but your income report.
I'll put it in the description of the replay on my channel. The links.
Okay, so yeah, Anthony, if you want to click on his channel, which is the first link below this video, after this video, or maybe is it there now?
I don't think I can edit it till we're done, but yeah. And whenever you're ready to wrap, we've been going for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, we can wrap it up.
Thank you so much, guys, that watched, by the way.
Dude, yeah, you guys got a lot of. Dude, I like this thing over here.
Dude, yeah. Red's Tech said, can we advertise merch listings on Facebook? You can, but you can't track conversions, so it's not really the best thing to do because Amazon won't let you pixel. They basically won't let you pixel their platform. There are ways. I think they said you can pixel through Seller Central in certain use cases related to brand registry, I think, but merch, no. So I wouldn't recommend that.
David's saying to watch videos like this in your spare time.
Yeah, thank you, David. Appreciate that, man. Best we can out here. And live streaming is fun. I'm trying to do more of these, man. I'm trying to get better at it. Like, especially since I dropped money on this software.
Oh yeah, okay. So the software that we're using right now, StreamYard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard said he followed my KDP tutorial, which I put out like a really nice, not to hype myself, but like the KDP tutorial I put out on YouTube that's completely free. Y'all should check out. Again, that's just on my channel. Like this will get you started. They're just in sequential order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through 11. So, that's on the channel too. That'll get you into KDP, start to finish.
Dude, yeah, that's more value for you guys. I mean, watching from my channel, like I said, Ryan's links right down below. Just go check them out because there's just, I mean, if you want to stick to one thing, I would stick to learning that kind of inside and out first. If you're just doing, private label watching from my channel, like learn that inside and out and don't try and see the flash in the pan over here and be like, okay, let's do that too. And then that's where you might get overwhelmed with things. It's
just 100%. I'm like 3.5 years deep, like 3.5 years to get where I'm at. So yeah, definitely like don't overwhelm yourself. Stay focused. FBA has the highest earning potential in my opinion. It's not that you can't crush it on merch or KDP or whatever, but like FBA realistically is going to be your top earner. So stay focused.
Yeah, but you can get your start either way. You can go FBA and then go into the merch by Amazon or merch first, which if FBA I did
got a long build up though.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty long.
It is. Yeah. So you want to pick one thing kind of and just dive deep into it. Like I don't even have time. Like I said, I do, but not as much as I want to put into merch by Amazon. It's like I'm so focused on the FBA that I want to do this, but I'm still that's part of why I'm successful with FBA. It's like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, man. And I'm guilty of like not paying that much attention to my FBA. But like the nice thing is it can be on autopilot if you just keep your inventory in stock and monitor your ads every now and then. Like once you're established, like if you're not like launching new products and stuff, like it doesn't have to be that time consuming. So
yeah, I mean, any other comments we got in here? People said happy birthday to me. Thanks, Graph Tech.
Richard said check out the vids. Graph Tech, happy birthday, Luke. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I think that's a good time to wrap. So Luke, man, it's been a pleasure. Got to do it again.
Yeah, we'll do it again next time. I know you were running around, I was running around, but we'll chat first and like plan out more in-depth stuff. Like, and I'm stoked to do it again. So,
dude, yeah, for sure. This one was like I had to work tonight. I had to teach, and then I have to like leave tomorrow for Florida. So, but I'm glad we got it in. It's like every time I'm going somewhere, we just do a live stream the day before.
You went to Florida like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, that's where my girlfriend's at right now, though. So we're just like vacation, basically. It's nice. She's working, but like when I'm there, it's like a little bit more vacation than work. So
yeah, dude. Well, pleasure again, everyone on my channel. Like, thank you guys from Ryan's channel in the stream.
Yeah, check out Luke's channel. I'll put a link in the description as usual. So.
All right. And again, Ryan, thanks, man. We will chat again soon.
Yes, sir. All right. Later.
Later.
All right. Broad.